I am a silk handbag. My function as a silk handbag was to be carried and used to hold coins while simultaneously supporting the abolishment of slavery. Women held me as propaganda to win sympathy for the slaves, and these women ultimately played a small but important role. Who used me? The people who wore or used me were white women, young or old, most likely in North America, who were also in favor of the abolishment of slavery. Who made me and where? I was most likely made in England in 1820, then brought to America. I was made by Elizabeth Margaret Chandler. She was the first female writer in favor of the abolishment of slavery. Are there stereotypes attached to me and my use? The stereotypes that may have been attached to the women wearing me were that they were in favor of the abolitionist movement, and like Elizabeth Margaret Chandler, may have played a large role in the movement as well. Women who wore me may have not had any political standing, so could not verbally show their opinions, but now could subtly with me. What does the use of me say about my user? The user of me may have not wanted to openly speak about her political standing, considering the abolitionist movement, but wanted to support it in a different way. On my back I state, Negro woman who sittest thee, pining in captivity, and weepest over thy sick child, though no one seeth thee, God seeth thee. Though no one pitieth thee, God pitieth thee. Raise thy voice forlorn and abandon one. Call upon him from amidst thy bonds, for assuredly he will hear thee. The wearer obviously wants others to have the same sympathy for slaves as she. The front of is a screen print of a young black woman holding a young child looking distressed. This causes a parallel between the woman wearing the bag and the woman on the bag. When and where was I used? I was used from 1820, most likely until the abolishment of slavery in the U.S. in 1865, in America or England. What significant events occurred when and where I was used? The significant events in America that occurred while I was in use was the split between the North and South, the Civil War, and later, the abolishment of slavery. Did my use change over time? My use at first was to bring sympathy for the slaves, but later I ultimately had served its purpose, and now I serve as an artifact.